Another tool that we want to look at is the cropping tool, one of our basic tools, and it's located right here, and it crops the entire canvas. And you simply bring it over onto the page. The area that's going to be cropped is darkened, which simply lets you visually see what the new size would be or cropping would be. You cannot isolate this to just one layer. It will completely crop the entire canvas and all the layers. So it is used in that manner. And we can come back and we can adjust it very easily. And then you either double click inside of the area like you do for all the transformation tools, or you click on your keyboard the return on a PC enter key, and you see it literally chopped off that area around the canvas. And that's the cropping tool. The other next thing that I want to look at is the browser that's called the Bridge. The Bridge runs through the entire Adobe suite, and you can access the Bridge from within any of the Adobe programs. The little icon is up in the options bar. It's outside of our little video area here. I'm looking at my screen and I go to the right a couple of inches outside of this beyond the help button, and here is a folder. It looks like a little folder with a magnifying glass on it, and it has a miniature BR on it, which stands for the Bridge. And the Bridge is a very powerful tool for cataloging and keeping track of and managing your library of images and photographs, especially as we all have increasingly more and more digital images. I'm going to click on that little icon as I'm talking here, and the Bridge, it's actually a separate application or software program, will come to life. And here is the interface. It's simply impossible really to see the entire screen, I'm sorry, but if you're looking at the Bridge, you'll I think see pretty clearly what I'm talking about. And the first thing we do is over here on the left side, I generally go to my computer, and in my case, and it shows really nice little icons. So here's my hard drive, and I'm going to access the image library that I have, so which is the public folder. So I click that, and it will go to the public folder, and I'm going to my image library. And in my case, I'm just going to go to a folder where I know there are a great many photographs. And what pops up on your screen are all the images, all of the different images, and the images, as we first click on each image, and I'm clicking on it one time, I'm sure that you can see over in the far right, outside of the video screen, you can see a larger preview of the image. And on the right side, there are some tabs that have all of the technical information for each image that I click on, and often referred to as metadata. And there's also another little tab there that will has keywords, and I just brought it over onto the screen here, and the keywords would easily let me assign one of these keywords to the images. So as I look through my images, I can click and say, this is a birthday photograph, this is a wedding photograph, this is the Christmas photographs, and then I would be able to go back at very easily and simply put, I would be able to go back and say, show me all of the wedding photographs, show me all of the Christmas photographs. And so it's a really easy, effective way to start managing your images. Also, in the very bottom, over again outside the screen to the far right, there's a little slider that lets us adjust the size of our previews, which is what we're looking at here. And this whole idea of having filters and being able to sort these by file name is pretty powerful. We also can label them. We can click on a photograph and very quickly go through here and pick, the 2-star photographs and the 3-star photographs, and or look at these labels down here: select, second, approved, and we can very quickly tag them with these and then have it show us the ones that we have in these different categories. So it's a very powerful, very easy to use tool. And the other thing that I really like is that if I want to actually open up the original actual high-res version of the photograph, all I need to do is click the preview either right here or the big one that in this case is over on the right side of the screen outside of the video area. Another very easy to do thing, which again I really like. Let's say I want to go through here and I want to separate some of these images like I did recently on a trip. I take a lot of photographs and then I come back and I go through them and I immediately pull out the rejects. Well, I just want to get them into a separate folder. So for instance, I'll come over here on my desktop and I'll create a new folder. And what I'm going to do is, with this new folder, I'm going to go through here, and as I get images that I like, I can literally pull these little previews out of here as if they were the real photographs and put them into my folder right there. And what in fact I have done is made a copy of these images and actually put the real images into my folder. And the thing that is amazing is that, again, what I did here is I didn't move these little icons or these little previews, but I now have the actual photographs. And instead of having to open each one up and do a save as and go through all this complicated business, I just pulled and manipulated these little previews as if they were the real photographs. And because they're attached to them, in fact, is what happened. By dragging these into the folder, I actually pulled a copy of the high resolution images into the folder very, very quickly and easily. And that's just a little bit of the power of utilizing the bridge. And you can use it to actually go onto the web and do some other things. But you really want to become familiar with this. You want to utilize it to help you manage and catalog your photographs and your photographic libraries.